Kia ora everyone again. We're up to question 3. This is part 8, lists. Write a program that asks the user for a number between 1 and 20, then prints out the number in words. Oh, that's a task, isn't it? The program will need to have a list or dictionary for looking up the correct spelling of the words. My goodness, I'm a little bit jerky today. Okay. We're going to do this in two ways. Hopefully my voice is fine and you can still just follow along even though I'm a little bit jerky. Hopefully I stop being quite so jerky. Maybe I have. There we go. We're going to do this two ways. We're going to do this the long way and then we're going to do it the easy way. I think you can already expect what the easy way is going to be. We already did something like this when we took we took words and we turned them into numbers. So there's something there if you can predict what we're going to do. Cool. Let's code. We need to make a list. We need to make a big list. It's going to have 20 things in it. I don't think there's really any way around that, so please speed me up as I make this. So I need to make a list called numbers. How do I make a list? Curly brackets. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this out a little bit nicer for my users. So as you can see, I just hit enter and it makes this nice little pattern here where it sort of tabs it into numbers and I've got the brackets on the outside. Really nice thing to do if you're making a big list. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a list of strings. One, please speed me up. Maybe I'll speed myself up in post-production. Goodness, you know what? I'm just going to stop the video here and I'll come back when I've finished this task. Tedious is what this is. And through the magic of technology, I am back and I now have a list here with all of the numbers in English down here. Perhaps you felt like being a bit adventurous. Maybe you want to do that until you'd be able to do the same task and it might actually be a bit more interesting. And so, what are we doing now? We are asking the user for a number and then we're converting that into its English counterpart. So let's go. I've already got something called number. I don't want to confuse myself with too many of those. So I'm going to say imp. Imp is going to be equal to input pick a number under 20 to convert. And it's not just going to be an input, it's not going to be a string, it's going to be an integer. How did we convert that? Gosh, that was a while ago. How did we convert a string into an integer? Well, we did int. And what we can do now is we can print that int, use that integer to access and index the list that we did before. So we want to access numbers and we want to index it using that input. For the savvy among us, you will be able to see the problem. I'm going to run it and we're going to see that bug turn up, but let's do it. Pick a number under 20, of course that should be under 21. To converse, always checking your code, making sure it's nice for the user. Just zooming out a bit there. Pick a number under 20 to convert. Let's say 16. 17. That's not 16. What happened? Oh, lists are 0 indexed and my 0th number was 1. So they're all out by 1. The really, really common off by 1 error. How do we fix that? Well, we actually want to index not input, but input minus 1. Pick a number under 20 to convert. I want 17 this time. And in fact, I did get 17. Cool. Let's convert 2. Excellent. We're translating numbers, integers, into English numbers. There's an easier way to do this. I spent so long putting that list together and I'm about to delete it. But bye-bye. Oh, okay. If you're doing a bit of task like this, somebody has already done it. It's fine to import that module. So there is a module out there called num2words, like there was a module called words2num. So I can say Python, please go out and from num2words, I want to import, I believe it's just called num2words. How do I know that it's called num2words? Well, I Googled it. I looked it up on the internet. That's what you're meant to do. From num2words, import num2words. Great. And I can say, let's one-line this. Print input let's num2words, this whole input, get the number of brackets right, pick a number just for, let's see this working. Okay, it's doing some installation. It's going to install this package, and for those of you who remember last time we checked this out, all of a sudden I'm going to get poetry lock and my package information turning up in the files there. Go away files, don't want to see you for the moment. Pick a number, and I'm going to pick 5. Hey, look, we've got 5. Oh, that was easier. And not only that, I'm going to pick a number. It's going to be, no, we're after a number here. I'm going to 35,692. 35,692. Wow, that's so much easier. Let's go even further. Smush, mush, 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 mush. Oh, that's just magic, isn't it? I'll leave it to you to read. I'm not going to read that. But somebody's already done it, and they've done it better than you or I were going to. Use the community. Use Google. That is where a lot of the value of Python comes from. Google some stuff, see what libraries are out there, see if somebody's already tackled your problem. Don't steal their code if they're giving you code snippets. That won't help your learning, but using a library does. I've just cut out, and luckily that was the end of this video. So bye bye, ka kite anō, and I'll see you at the next one.